Hi guys, Melissa and Brian here. And it's that time of year where it starts to get a little nicer out and we start to reminisce about when we first got our motorhome and went on our first big trip with our kids.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, but I have to admit it was a bit intimidating at the time.
And a little scary.
Yeah, we weren't sure what we're doing. But we figured it out, and you know, a lot of things now that we do are actually second nature.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So I know there's some of you out there who may be in the same situation. You're heading out or you're thinking of planning your first big RV trip in your new RV, and maybe you're a little bit scared too. So we wanted to put together a few tips to help you get to know your RV a little bit better before you head out on that first big adventure. Okay, first things first, if you just got an RV, chances are you had a walkthrough with the salesman or the maintenance guy at the dealer, but also spend some time and get to know how to operate all of the stuff in your RV. It's very important before you head out on a big trip. What I'm talking about is how to hook up power, how to disconnect power properly, how to hook up your water, how to dump your sewer tanks, and how your awnings work if you have an awning, a manual or electric awning. And also learn how to properly light your oven or your stove. Some of the things in your RV, like your thermostat and your refrigerator, may operate on gas as well as electric power, so learn how to use both of those things. Next, in case of an emergency, hopefully you don't have one, but learn how to shut off your propane gas from your RV. Learn where that shut-off valve is and how to turn it off. Also, make sure you have a fire extinguisher in your RV and you know how to use it. And make sure everybody in your RV knows where that is. Next, before you head out on any trip, and this is something we do every time, whether it's a weekend outing or a longer trip, is we go through the entire RV and make sure everything is working. You don't want any surprises when you're out on the road. You want to make sure that your slides are actually going to go out and come back in. And check your oven, check your stove, check your fridge, check all your detectors, TVs, all those things that you want to make sure are working so that you have a fun trip.
Another thing you should verify is the height of your motorhome, and that should also include anything else that you have on top of your motorhome, your AC unit, maybe a dish that you're using up there. It's just good to know that just in case you're going under any lower overpasses to make sure you can clear them. So one of the things that Brian and I did in the beginning is that we had a road ready checklist, and this was to make sure that we had secured everything on the inside of the motorhome as well as the outside of the motorhome. So we've divided up a lot of those tasks. So I do the inside, making sure all the cabinets are closed, things are shut off, things are put away, doors are secured. He does the outside, does an exterior check, make sure all of the outside doors are all locked, closed, everything is unhooked, everything's down, so there are no surprises before we hit the road.
Okay, there you have it. I hope you guys are excited to head out on your first big trip, and hopefully these tips were a little helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some of you other RVers out there, I know you have some other recommendations and tips for the first-time RVers, and please.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, in the comments below.
Yes, please.
Thanks. Be safe and happy RVing, everybody.
See you next time.